For the first time since drafting Joe Burrow to be their franchise quarterback, the Cincinnati Bengals are off to a 2-0 start. The Bengals, a team notorious for their slow starts, was poised to turn it around until Joe Burrow suffered a turf toe injury in the first half against the Jacksonville Jaguars. He will now be out for at least 3 months, and the team will have to turn to their backup quarterback, Jake Browning, who led the team to a 4-3 record in 2023. I am not a Bengals fan, but I'm really disappointed. I've been an LSU fan my entire life, and it was magical watching Joe Burrow lead the greatest offense in college football history in 2019. Yeah, I'm a Chiefs fan, but I'm also a big Joe Burrow fan. I'll root against him, but if he beat my Chiefs again, I'd love to see him go lead the Cincinnati Bengals to a Super Bowl. But the two-time NFL Comeback Player of the Year is at risk of being the three-time NFL Comeback Player of the Year, the first in history. I know he's had poor offensive lines in Cincinnati, but Joe has got to do a better job protecting himself. He's been hurt 3 out of 6 years he's played for Cincinnati. A knee injury in 2020, a wrist injury in 2023, now a toe injury this year. He is the most sacked quarterback since he entered into the NFL. He's averaged the third most hits per game over the past 20 seasons behind Andrew Luck and Deshaun Watson. Two guys who were thought to be generational talents. Look how their careers turned out. Joe, you've been great every year you've been healthy, and I hope you can figure out how to stay on the field. For the Bengals, I think this season is pretty much over. Over the 14 games they played without Joe Burrow, the Bengals are averaging less than 20 points per game. Problem with that is they were one of the worst defenses in the league last year. 20 points is definitely not enough offense. Y'all do have some of the best weapons on offense that Jake Browning did go 4-3 2 years ago. I'm personally not a believer in Jake Browning. Y'all need to make a phone call up to Atlanta and check out that infamous bank robber. Atlanta has moved on from Kirk Cousins, and he ain't doing nothing but sitting on the bench and collecting millions of dollars. Yes, Kirk Cousins was terrible last year for the Atlanta Falcons. But however, Atlanta did go 7-7. And realistically, all y'all need to go is 6-6, and Joe Burrow may be ready to come back after that point. 6-6 will put y'all at 8-6 and right in the playoff hunt. Look, give Drake Brown a try, but if he struggles these first couple games, I think y'all strongly need to consider making a move. With all the money invested in Trey Hendrickson, Jamar Chase, and T. Higgins, there's no point in letting this be a thrown-away season. And I have no doubt in my mind, if Joe Burrow can play in 3 months, he will be doing everything in his power to be on that field, leading y'all to the playoffs. But good luck with your season, Cincinnati. Y'all will definitely need it. And Joe Burrow, please stay healthy, brother. I want to see you in the Hall of Fame 20 years from now. It's a quick sports take from he who knows nothing, smartest man in the world. Later.